We will be going over the recap for the Super Bowl. I understand if you guys didn't watch the Super Bowl. Don't get me wrong, you ain't missed shit. Also, we'll be talking about these trades that happened that happened that will happen and that could happen in the next couple weeks because the trade deadline is this Thursday. So we'll give some thoughts about people that could happen or what could happen in the trade deadline or before the trade deadline. Also, we'll be talking about the rookie of the year for the NFL. And we'll be going in on a couple other things. But yeah, it's your boy Randy. Oh, I don't know if I should use my it's your boy Randy with Sports Talks with the Average Guy. And yeah, man, I'm just waiting right now on a couple of co-hosts. But oh man, excuse me. I guess I could start something off real quick, honestly. Oh, and if you want to be a part or if you have any questions for this podcast, Sports Talk with the Average Guy, just go ahead and write it into Grit Sports Media. And either I, Corey, or Lauren will get a hold of you, or not get a hold of you, but we'll probably reply to you. Jesus Christ, boy, I'm telling you. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I gotta make sure real quick. Do. But yeah, all right. So I don't know what they're doing. They're taking time, but what could we talk? What could we talk about? Because I know I want to get their opinions on the Super Bowl or the Stupor Bowl. Because that halftime show was ass. Yeah, that halftime show was terrible. Oh, what's good, Lauren? My bad.
Maroon 5. Boy, took his shirt off and showed his nipples.
And for some reason, everybody liked it. I don't know. I don't get it. What else gonna do? Oh yeah. My bad. All right, so we'll start off with the debacle we call the Super Bowl this year. Lauren, I'll let you start off.
Oh man, shoot, man, where do we start? You know, I'm not gonna say it was a bad game. What I'm gonna say it was a surprising outcome. When of course, we made our score. We set our scores and who we thought was going to win, which I think we all were going for the Rams, if I'm not mistaken. But I surely expected a much more higher scoring affair than than what we saw. You know, so I mean, hats off to the Patriots. You know, another title. This is number 6. You know, arguably, when you think about competitive sports, especially in today's era, this is arguably the greatest dynasty in professional sports, period. So, was it a pretty game? No. But, you know, I mean, they played a hell of a defensive game only to give up 3 points to the Rams, which is the second highest scoring offense in the NFL this year. So, wow, I was just pleasantly surprised. I think Sean McVay said it best when he said that he got outcoached. He said he got outcoached, and I believe that to be 100% true. I believe that to be 100% true, that Sean McVay got outcoached in this game. You know, you could say, you know, because I'm positive, 99% positive that Todd Gurley was hurt. 99% positive that Todd Gurley was hurt. However, use him as a decoy. Put him and C.J. Anderson on the field at the same time. Get out of your comfort zone, because this is the biggest game on the biggest stage. Get out of your comfort zone. They played the the same. They lined up the same on offense. They won a lot of single backs. Man, I mean, I was just really surprised that Sean McVay had no tricks that he could pull out. I mean, use the Patriots scheme against him. The Patriots are the king of throwing a flea flicker. Todd Gurley hand off, folks, throw it back, hit somebody down the field. I tell you, the most pivotal moment in the game for me, was the coin flip. You won the coin toss and you chose to defer. That let me know right there you were afraid and you were already playing on your heels just by doing that alone. So, man, I'm just not. I'm shocked. I'm disappointed. I mean, I wanted my Chiefs in there. And judging by the way that this game was played, I mean, Chiefs would have beat the hell out the Rams if this was the Super Bowl. So yeah, I was just pleasantly surprised. But I'll do credit, I'll do respect to Bill Belichick. If you want to talk about an MVP of the Super Bowl, I'm not giving it to a player. I'm giving it to two people. I'm giving it to Bill Belichick, or I'm giving it to the defensive coordinator. I can't remember his first name, but last name was Flores. Those are the MVPs of the game right there. Yeah, those are the MVPs of the game right there. Julian Edelman. I mean, he had the best offensive stats of anybody. He had the best offensive stats of anybody. So, I mean, you can't give it to Brady. Brady was pedestrian in this game. Gronkowski, I mean, besides the one catch, I think he had, if you take away that one catch, I think Gronk had about 50 yards in the game. If you wanted to go out on a limb, you could have given it to Sony Michel. Sony Michel almost went over 100 yards, scored the only touchdown in the game. But now I get an MVP to the coaching staff. They came ready to play. 3 points to the second highest scoring offense in the NFL this year. Only gave up 3 points. They came to play.
Yeah, I'll give mine real quick. You said that Todd Gurley had to be injured. If he wasn't injured, I don't know what was going on because they barely used him, and he is literally a key point of emphasis in that offense because you don't have Cooper Kupp.
Todd Gurley is the offense.
Yeah, because you don't have Cooper Kupp no more. Brandon Cooks wasn't really doing anything. Ironically, he's playing against his old team, and also Robert Woods wasn't really doing too much decently. I mean, it was 2 catches that he could have caught that would have changed the whole game. Well, those would have both been touchdowns. I think one was both of them were Robert Woods. C.J. Anderson, literally, they were focusing trying to run it up the gut when Bill Belichick or whoever the defensive coach was just stuffing the middle of the lane. They was gonna have to go outside and to the sides to do anything, and they weren't doing none of that. It was a bunch of bad stuff, and I'm just like, all right. But offensively for the Patriots, I would honestly say Julian Edelman, the 5'6" Jew. Shout out to you, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, they said people said you using PEDs, but I mean, hey, you gotta when you a little stature like that, like myself. You know what I'm saying? You about like my size, about my height.
Lots of them are.
You gotta be you know what I'm saying, you gotta use something to get a little boost up in your system. That's fine, cool and dandy. Sony Michel, you did amazing. The Rams defense, terrible. In a lot of the game it was terrible. They did play very, very good certain times, because the reason why I say terrible, damn, what is his name? Ndamukong Suh and Aaron Donald, they didn't make that much noise. The offensive line for the Patriots was making them look like they were really nothing, honestly. And, so Corey, what did you think? What is your recap of this Stinky Bowl?
The what bowl?
The Stinky Bowl.
So that's what you thought about the game? What about you, Lauren? What you think about the game?
I mean, I was surprised. Now, did I get bored? Yeah, I got bored. I'm not gonna lie. I got bored the game. Yeah, yeah, I got bored.
You know
I got bored.
You see, y'all can't complain. Why? That's why when they start scoring 60 points, having 60 to 60 games, and you start seeing the NBA scoring 200 points, that's why y'all can't complain. Man. Y'all can't complain no more. This is why the game is screwed up. That was the perfect game. Now, yeah, it had miscues like a lot of games have, but the defensive play on both sides. On both sides. That was a classic. I can't hear me.
Nah, you like you choppy.
Can't hear me.
Hold on.
Can't hear you.
Hold on.
Can you hear me now?
Hold on, man. Hold on. Something's going on with my computer. Hold on. Yeah, you can keep going, but yeah, just hold on. Well, no, I'm I can keep going.
You said what?
Yeah, I can keep going. I'm gonna hold on.
Nah.
It was a classic. It was a classic defensive game plan. I mean, shoot, that Belichick put that together. You talking about the second best offense in the league, you know what I'm saying? And that was saying a lot. I mean, they beat the two best offenses in the league in the highest score in the year, or second highest scoring year in NFL history. And man, they held the Rams to 3 points, and it was a masterpiece. What?
Hold on. What I will see didn't score 3 points.
Oh, hold on. Hello? My fault, guys. Technical difficulties. I don't know what's going on. Exit progress. All right, yeah. I'll be right back.
With New England, as much as everybody likes to always rise to the occasion. And our defense, we talk about how there's a bunch of nobody. I was gonna say offense, but that be true. I mean, they always find somebody to fact position every year, whether it's Garrett Blunt or Dion Lewis. Who they just had, Sony Michelle, Rex Burkhead, just find a way to produce, you know what I'm saying, and set up great to keep the defense honest. But what the fuck was I about to say? I forgot what the hell I was about to say. I got the hell. What you?
So here's my thing. This is all due respect to Belichick. This is all due respect to Bill Belichick. Coaches, especially last coaches, are afraid of, like, seriously. Think of it, because I said this when Chiefs played the Patriots in the championship game. Or what did I say? I said if the Rams win the coin toss, they would take the ball first and put the pressure on New England. Like when they won the toss, and they said, I was like, oh, okay. This lets let these coaches who typically don't play conservative get outside of their character and play conservative. And both coaches put on a defensive masterpiece. I can't take anything away.
They were playing conservative.
Yeah. Okay. Left. And you saying?
Is it laggy for my voice? For some reason, it's like laggy on y'all end. I'm not for sure what's going on. But hold on real quick. I might just have to start up a whole new one.